We have some breaking news coming in. We're learning that Delhi Minister Atishi has written to the Chief Secretary urging them to ensure that proper facilities are provided in relief camps. She also expressed concern about complaints that the Divisional Commissioner is not taking her calls. Listen in.
देखिए, जो यमुना है, नदी है, वो ये नहीं जानती है कि कहाँ पे हिमाचल की बाउंड्री खत्म हुई, कहाँ पे हरियाणा की हुई, कहाँ पे दिल्ली की हुई, कहाँ पे यूपी की हुई। हरियाणा से ही दिल्ली में पानी आएगा। वैसे भी ये तो सबको ही पता है कि जो बाढ़ आई है वो हरियाणा से आने वाले यमुना नदी के पानी की वजह से आई है, क्योंकि दिल्ली में तो 4 दिन से एक बूंद भी पानी नहीं पड़ा है। तो जो पानी आज दिल्ली के सड़कों में, कॉलोनीज में भरा हुआ है, वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ हरियाणा से आया हुआ पानी है। और अगर ऐसा हुआ है कि दिल्ली को सारा पानी छोड़ा गया, हरियाणा में नहीं छोड़ा गया, यूपी में नहीं छोड़ा गया, तो ये तो बहुत गंभीर मुद्दा है। इसका मतलब है कि जो दिल्ली में बाढ़ आई है, उस बाढ़ को रोका जा सकता था।
Crossing over to CNN News 18's Rupashri Nanda to get us more on this. Rupashri, tell us more about the letter that's been written to the Chief Secretary, please.
Well, Atishi, remember, is also the revenue minister. She is one of those ministers who holds the maximum number of portfolios in the Arvind Kejriwal cabinet. And she has written a letter to the Chief Secretary this morning asking him to ensure that people living in the relief camps actually are provided with electricity, proper water, toilet facilities, and also proper food. And the reason why she has written this letter is because there have been complaints which are coming from these relief camps that facilities are subpar. And she has also made another very important allegation over there. She has said that she has been trying to contact the divisional commissioner, but there has been no response from the divisional commissioner. Now remember, this is the kind of complaint that Atishi is making to the Chief Secretary, which yesterday Saurabh Bharadwaj, the other minister, also made, while he had an altercation with Delhi Lieutenant Governor. So she has put it in writing, and she has asked the Chief Secretary to ensure that people living in the relief
All right,
camps...
Rupashri, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt you. We're going to be crossing over to our reporters on the ground. We have CNN News 18's Nikhil Lakwani and CNN News 18's Yash Goyal. Yash, we're going to come across to you first. Tell us more about the situation around you.
Well, Aisha, first of all, we brought you the report how the police officials here in the national capital are not working properly, or they are not working at all. You can see, we just saw you the report, we confronting them. In fact, yesterday only 3 kids died in Mukundpur area when these kids actually drowned underwater. And now when we actually started recording, only then these police officials took these kids out. In fact, these are the Home Guards officials who were just standing idle over here, not working properly. There are Delhi police officials. In fact, you can see over there also, these police officials just standing and like sitting on their chains and not doing their job. I think they're just waiting for another life to be lost in the national capital, because yesterday we saw how those 3 innocent lives were lost. In fact, yes, we say that there is a problem with the mindset of the people, that this is not a picnic spot, but police officials have also need to do their job. You can see that still some police officials are working, but some are still sitting idle. They are not working. In fact, after we reached this very spot, when we confronted them, when we did that report, after that only these people swung into action. And in fact, on the other side was the very spot from where we recorded that very report, when these police officials just sitting idle and not actually letting those kids out. In fact, died in Mukundpur area. You can see this water is not normal. This is flowing water, and in fact till that point the water is then very deep. In fact, if you go, and in fact these kids are very small. These kids are small kids. You just saw in that report, those were just 2 to 3 year olds kids who were just playing in the water, and these police officials weren't doing anything, just sitting idle on their seats. And in fact, now after we made this very report, after when we confronted them, then only they got up from their seats, and then they started asking all those kids and people to leave from this place. So you can just imagine the kind of laxity the authorities are actually paving the way to in this entire situation. Yesterday 3 kids died, and today the situation remains to be very grim in the national capital. From where I'm coming, this very road leads to the Rajghat area. You can see area underwater completely. The other side of the road leads to Shantiwan, which is also completely inundated in water. And in fact, at some places this water is approximately knee deep to 4 to 5, 6 feet also. And with these police officials not doing their job, this becomes a very big headache, because kids are going to come on road, but it's your duty to actually remove those kids from this very space. Back to you.
Yash, thank you so much for putting a spotlight on the lapses of the Delhi police when it comes to making sure that the children who are in the water playing around remain safe. Essentially, that job is not being done, and that's also what CNN News 18's Yash Goyal is expanding upon, that basic duties are not being carried out.